My wife declared, "You're sleeping on the couch until you apologize for not buying me that bag." I said, "No problem." I called mover. A few hours later, when she came home late at night after clubbing, the house was empty and so was the driveway. I, 36 male, moved out of my house 3 days ago. My wife doesn't know yet because she hasn't been home. Let me back up. Last week, my wife, 34, and I went shopping. We've been married 6 years, together for 9. Things have been rough lately. Lots of arguments about money, me working too much, her feeling neglected. Standard marriage stuff, I thought. We passed this designer store. She stopped, stared at a handbag in the window. $3,200. Yeah, you read that right. $3,200 for a bag. I want that, she said. It's nice, I said, trying to be supportive. No, I want you to buy it for me today. I laughed, thought she was joking. We have a budget. We're saving for a down payment on a bigger house since we rent. We agreed on this. $3,200 is half our monthly savings goal. Babe, that's not in the budget. Maybe for your birthday? Wrong answer, apparently. She went silent. The death kinda silent. We drove home. She didn't say a word. I figured she'd get over it. That night, she brought it up again. Said her friend just got the same bag from her husband. Said I obviously didn't value her. Said if I really loved her, I'd want her to have nice things. I explained, again, that we're saving for a house. That $3,200 is a lot of money for a bag. That we agreed on financial goals. Other husbands buy their wives expensive things, she said. Other husbands might have different financial situations, I replied. That's when she dropped it. You're sleeping on the couch until you apologize and buy me that bag. I stared at her. Excuse me. You heard me. Couch until you apologize for embarrassing me and being cheap. I'm not cheap. I make good money as an electrician, about $78 a year. She works part-time at a boutique, brings in maybe $22. We split bills proportionally. I pay more because I earn more. That was her idea, actually. Said it was fair. But $3,200 on a bag? When we're trying to save? Nah. Okay, I said. No problem. I'll take the couch. She looked surprised. Think she expected me to cave. Instead, I grabbed my pillow and a blanket, sat up on the couch, and went to sleep. Next morning, she was still cold. Barely spoke to me. I went to work, came home, she was getting ready to go out with friends. Where are you going? I asked. Out. Since my husband doesn't appreciate me, I'll find appreciation elsewhere. Red flag? Yeah. But I was tired. Okay, have fun. She left around 8 p.m. I waited until 9 p.m., then made some calls. My buddy runs a moving company. Owed me a favor from when I rewired his house for cheap. Called him up. Hey man, weird question. Can you help me move some stuff tonight? Tonight? Like right now? Yeah, need it done before tomorrow morning. He asked what was up. I explained. He laughed, then said, hell yeah, I'll help. This is gonna be good. By 10 p.m., him and 2 guys from his crew showed up with a truck. We started loading. Here's the thing. The house we rent, it's in my name only. She moved in after we got married, but the lease was already mine. Furniture? Mostly mine from before the marriage, or stuff I bought. The TV, the couch she banished me to, the bed, the kitchen table. All mine. We loaded everything I owned. Took about 3 hours. Left her with her clothes, her car, some kitchen items that were gifts to her, and the air mattress from the garage. Her car was in the driveway. I had my truck. Loaded that up too with my tools, work gear, personal stuff. By 1:30 a.m., the house was empty except for her stuff and that air mattress in the middle of the living room. Left the keys on the kitchen counter with a note. Since I'm sleeping on the couch anyway, I figured I'd take it with me. Lease is up in 30 days. Good luck with the bag. Drove to my buddy's storage unit, unloaded everything, then went to my mom's house. She's got a guest room. Said I could stay as long as I needed. My wife texted me around 2 a.m. Out late, staying at my friend's. Don't wait up. I replied. No problem. She doesn't know yet. She's still out. It's been 3 days. She's been staying at her friend's place, texting me occasionally with demands about apologizing. I haven't told her I moved out. I'm waiting for her to go home. This is either the smartest or dumbest thing I've ever done. We'll see. Update 1. 5 days later. She found out. Got a call at 6 a.m. 4 days ago. Didn't recognize the number. Answered anyway. Screaming. Just pure screaming. Took me a minute to realize it was my wife. Where is everything? Where is my furniture? Did you rob the house? I stayed calm. It's my furniture. I took it. You can't do that. That's theft. It's my furniture from before we got married. Check the lease. It's in my name. I have every right to take my belongings when I move out. Move out? You didn't move out. Yeah, I did. You told me to sleep on the couch. I'm sleeping on my couch now, at my mom's. Silence. Then, you're insane. This is insane. You moved out because I asked you to sleep on the couch for one night? You said until I apologized and bought you a $3,200 bag. I'm not doing either, so I removed myself from the situation. Get back here right now and bring back my furniture. Your furniture is still there? Air mattress in the living room, some kitchen stuff. That's yours. I can't live like this. Then I guess you'll need to figure something out. Lease is up in 25 days anyway. She hung up. Called back immediately. I didn't answer. Texts started flooding in. I'll spare you the details, but highlights included. Calling me every name you can imagine. Threatening to call the cops for theft. Demanding I bring everything back. Saying I abandoned her. Claiming I was abusive for leaving her with nothing. I screenshot everything. Sent it to my buddy who's a paralegal. He said keep documenting. Her mom called me that afternoon. That was fun. How could you do this to my daughter? She's devastated. She told me to sleep on the couch until I bought her a $3,200 bag. I removed myself from the situation. You can't just leave. That's abandonment. She can sue you. For what? Taking my own furniture from a lease that's in my name? You ruined her life. She has nothing. She has her car, her clothes, her job. She's fine. This is financial abuse. I hung up, blocked her too. 2 days later, I got a text from my wife's best friend. Also fun. You know she's telling everyone you lost your mind, right? That you had some kind of breakdown and trashed the house? I didn't trash anything. I took my belongings. She's saying you stole everything and left her homeless. She's not homeless. She's been staying with friends for days anyway. The lease is in my name. She has 25 days to figure out her next move. You're a real piece of work. I blocked her too. Last night, my wife showed up at my mom's house. My mom answered the door, wouldn't let her in. I heard the conversation from upstairs. I need to talk to my husband. He doesn't want to talk to you. He can't just hide from me. He's not hiding. He's choosing not to engage with someone who's screaming and making demands. Tell him if he doesn't come back and fix this, I'm filing for divorce. My mom, bless her. Okay, I'll let him know. Bye. Closed the door, came upstairs. She's filing for divorce, Mom said. Good, I replied. Saves me the filing fee. Mom looked at me for a long moment. You're really done, aren't you? Yeah, I think I am. This morning I got served with divorce papers. She's asking for half the value of all furniture and belongings I took, alimony, half my retirement account, her legal fees paid. Her lawyer's letter also threatened legal action for illegal eviction and theft of marital property. I called a divorce attorney. Meeting tomorrow. Cost me $300 just for the consultation, but I need legal advice. The paralegal buddy said her claims are weak. The furniture was mine before marriage. The lease is in my name. I didn't evict her. She's been staying with friends voluntarily. But I'm stressed. This is gonna get expensive and messy. Part of me wonders if I overreacted, if I should have just had a conversation instead of moving out. Then I remember I tried to have a conversation. She banished me to the couch over a bag and said I didn't value her. Actions have consequences. She's about to learn that. Update 2. 3 weeks later. It got worse before it got better, way worse. After I got the divorce papers, my wife went full scorched earth. Not on social media like you'd expect. Worse, she started calling my clients. I'm an electrician, run my own small business. Most of my work comes from referrals and repeat customers. She got into my phone records. We were on a shared plan, which I've since changed, and started calling people. Told them I was going through a mental breakdown and they might want to reconsider using my services. 3 clients called me directly to ask if I was okay. I explained the situation briefly, that I was going through a divorce and my ex was spreading false information. 2 stuck with me. 1 canceled a $6,000 job. That hurt. Her mom kept showing up at my mom's house. We called the cops twice. Second time, they warned her about harassment. Haven't seen her since. My wife also filed a police report, claiming I stole her property. That was fun. 2 officers showed up at my mom's place, asked for my side of the story. I showed them. The lease, in my name only. Receipts for furniture purchased before marriage. Photos of my apartment before she moved in. Thank God I'm a digital hoarder. Text messages where she told me to sleep on the couch. They were cool about it. Said it sounded like a civil matter, not theft. Recommended I get everything sorted through the divorce attorney. They left, case closed. The divorce lawyer consultation turned into me hiring her. Cost me $3,500 retainer. She reviewed everything and said my ex had almost no case for. The furniture, mine before marriage, provable. Illegal eviction, she left voluntarily, has been staying with friends. Theft, see above. But, and here's the kicker, we live in a state with some weird marital property laws. Even though the furniture was mine before marriage, she could potentially claim some value for use and maintenance during the marriage. Also, alimony is on the table. We were married 6 years. She makes significantly less than me. I might owe temporary alimony. My lawyer advised me to 1. Let the lease expire, 15 days left at this point. 2. Offer a settlement that gets this done quick. 3. Not engage with her outside of lawyers. We made an offer. $8,000 cash settlement. She keeps her car, which I helped pay off last year, $4,200 remaining, now all hers, and I take a bit hit on the retirement split. In exchange, no alimony, we're done. Her lawyer rejected it, countered with $25,000, plus alimony for 2 years at $800 a month, plus her legal fees. My lawyer said we'd see her in court. Meanwhile, the lease expired. The landlord did a walkthrough, saw the place was empty except for an air mattress and some kitchen items. Called me. What happened here? Divorce. I moved my furniture out. She's been staying with friends. Lease is up, not renewing. She left the place a mess. Air mattress in the middle of the floor, trash everywhere. Not my problem anymore. I'm off the lease as of today. He sighed. I'm keeping the security deposit. That's fair. He asked for my wife's forwarding address for the deposit refund notice. I gave him her mom's address. Not my circus anymore. 2 days ago, my wife called from another new number. I answered because I was tired of the games. We need to talk. Through lawyers. No, we need to talk now. This is getting out of hand. You made it out of hand when you started calling my clients and filing false police reports. I didn't file a false report. You stole my furniture. Your furniture is still in the house, or was. I took my furniture. I can't afford a lawyer. I can't afford anything. Do you know what you've done to me? I know what you did to yourself. You demanded a $3,200 bag, banished me to the couch, went out clubbing instead of coming home to talk, and now you're surprised there are consequences. I want to work this out. No, you don't. You want money, and I'm not giving you $25,000 for furniture that was never yours. I'll take the $8,000. I paused. That offer's off the table. You rejected it. New offer, $5,000. You keep the car, I keep my retirement. Done. That's not fair. Life's not fair. Take it or we go to court. You'll spend more on lawyer fees than you'll win. She hung up. 2 hours later, her lawyer called my lawyer. They accepted the $5,000 offer, signed the settlement agreement yesterday. Divorce should be final in about 60 days. Cost me $5,000 settlement, $4,800 in lawyer fees so far, $2,100 in the security deposit I'll never get back, and one $6,000 job I lost. Total, roughly $18,000. But I'm done. No alimony, no ongoing payments, no more drama. Final update. 2 months later, divorce finalized 3 weeks ago. It's over. The settlement went through without any issues. My ex got her $5,000. I signed over the car, which she needed for work, and we split one small joint savings account we had. $800 total, so $400 each. I kept my retirement, my tools, my truck, all my furniture. She kept her personal belongings and whatever was left in the rental after the landlord threw it out. Total damage to me, about $19,000 all said and done, including the lawyer fees and lost security deposit. Could have been worse. My lawyer said if we'd gone to trial, I'd have spent at least $15,000 more in legal fees alone, possibly lost more in asset division. The $5,000 settlement was the smart play. My ex moved in with her mom. I know this because her mom sent me a lovely message about how I destroyed her daughter's life, and I'll never find anyone as good as her. I blocked that number too. Heard through mutual friends, well, former mutual friends. That my ex is telling everyone I had a breakdown and abandoned her over a bag, that I'm unstable and she's lucky to be rid of me. Whatever. People who know me know the truth. People who don't can think whatever they want. I moved into a small one-bedroom apartment. Nothing fancy, but it's mine. Got my furniture set up, got my life organized. Work is steady again. Picked up 2 new clients to replace the one I lost. Been thinking a lot about what happened. Some people might say I overreacted. That moving out in the middle of the night over a handbag ultimatum was extreme. Maybe it was. But here's the thing. It wasn't really about the bag. It was about the disrespect. The entitlement. The idea that I should apologize and spend money we don't have on something we don't need because other husbands do it. It was about being banished to the couch in my own home over a budget discussion. It was about her going out clubbing instead of coming home to work things out. The bag was just the last straw. The marriage had been dying for a while. I just didn't want to admit it. Do I regret how I handled it? Not really. I protected my assets, got out with minimal damage, and didn't let myself be manipulated into buying something I couldn't afford. Could I have handled it better? Probably. Maybe I should have gone to marriage counseling first. Maybe I should have had a big serious conversation about our relationship. But honestly, I was tired. Tired of the arguments, the demands, the feeling like I was never enough. The bag was just a symptom of a bigger problem. As for her, last I heard, she's working full-time now. Had to since she's got bills and rent at her mom's place. Her friend with the expensive bag, apparently her husband bought it on credit and they're now in debt. Funny how that works. Me, I'm doing okay. Not great, not terrible, just okay. Adjusting to being alone, adjusting to a smaller place, adjusting to divorced life at 36. Got a new client last week, older couple renovating their kitchen. The wife asked me if I was married. I said I just got divorced. She said, "Good for you for getting out if it wasn't working. Life's too short to be unhappy." She's right. Life's too short to sleep on the couch in your own house because your spouse values a handbag more than your partnership. Sometimes the trash takes itself out. Sometimes you have to take the trash out yourself. Either way, the result is the same. A cleaner living space. The $3,200 bag is probably sitting in some store still. My ex never got it, I never bought it. And you know what? I don't miss her enough to regret that decision. Not even a little bit. I'm sleeping in my own bed now, in my own apartment, with my own peace of mind. That's worth more than any bag could ever be.